Well, there's a lot of adjustments I think that can be made within existing liberal democracies to meet this challenge of, and I think it's primarily a cultural challenge that's posed by identity politics. Uh, Identity politics actually didn't start on the right; it started on the left because you had a whole series of social movements that swept the Western world. The civil rights movement, the feminist movement, gay rights, rights of the disabled, indigenous peoples, all of these were very important issues of social justice because these were in fact groups that had been marginalized. But the way it evolved on the left was actually to return the world, in a sense, to this world of static identities where the way you were born defined your experience and kind of closed you off from sharing experiences with the rest of the society. And I think that the right has reacted to that. So 50 years ago in the United States or in Canada, white people didn't think of themselves as a discriminated group, as a minority that had grievances and was victimized. But now, so you Canadians are much nicer about this than Americans, but you hear this definitely in American politics now, that there's this sense of white grievance. And to some extent, you can understand, why people think this way, that you can have a Latino studies or a black, student union, but if you have a white student union, that's racist and, unacceptable. So that's not a good world to live in, where everybody is retreating into these ethnic and racial categories. And so I think that liberal democracies need to stress integrative forces that are still liberal. They need to stress identities, national identities, where people can share beliefs and liberal values and communicate and be able to deliberate and so forth. That's a task that I think really leaders need to take up, in the democratic world right now. A lot of it is related to immigration and the way we think about immigration, and cultural change and so forth.